Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and this video is regarding the prophecy of World War III. As it says in Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14, the second woe is past, referring to World War II, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, talking about World War III. And, World War III has already started. The elder apostle Tahar mentioned that, and the elder apostle Rakah also said it as well, that World War III has already started. And when you look at world events and you measure the time diligently, as the scriptures say in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, it is true. World War III has already started. Okay? And the thing about World War III, just like with all of these prophecies, it is something that continues to build and build. And for the World War III prophecy, what will happen is this in the book of Revelation chapter 16 and verse 16. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Right? So it is going to escalate to this kind of point. And what we're seeing right now is everything building up, because all of the major players regarding Bible prophecy are making moves. And that news is literally coming out day by day. We're literally in the midst of it all. And all of the other prophecies as well. You have these worldwide situations going on. You have the earthquake that recently, did serious damage on Tibet. You have the wildfires going on right now for days in California. You have the snowstorm on the East Coast of America. That is the worst that they've said in years. You have the pestilences situation that they're talking about with the bird flu, and they're calling it a quademic. And you have all of these things going on. Plus, you still have the development of the systems to be able to usher in the mark of the beast, which is a microchip, the digital identification system, central bank digital currencies. That's all still going on. So you have all of these things happening all at once, and everything is going to lead to the end of this world, the end of this age, the end of the rulership of the so-called white man. And World War III, the climax of it is that America's enemies and her own allies are going to shoot ICBM missiles at her and destroy her. And before her destruction, Yahushua is going to return and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel from America, the 1/3, and the rest of the elect from the four corners of the earth. And then America is destroyed, and 2/3 of our people will be destroyed there. So everything is building up, man, day by day. We're really in very exciting times. There's so much going on. And so, I have here, there has been talks about this situation between the state of Israel and Turkey. So some of the articles are headlining: government reports Israel must get ready for war with Turkey. Israel must prepare for war with Turkey. Government committee warns. Israel must prepare for potential war with Turkey. Nagel committee warns. Israel must prepare for a war with Turkey. And, this is just all over. And then, some of these were from 3 days ago, but it's something that is currently happening. The discussions about this. And so, recent news, 15 minutes ago, 8 hours ago. 15 minutes ago, be ready for war. Israeli panel urges Netanyahu to get more F-15s to confront Turkey in Syria. Now, these are major players when it comes to Bible prophecy. and regarding the World War III prophecy. In Ezekiel chapter 38, let's get it about Turkey first. And also it will mention the other major players. So in Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2, it says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Gog and Magog is referring to the Russians, as they dwell in that land today where Gog and Magog once dwelt. They are not the original Gog and Magog. They are actually Edomites, the Russians, but they dwell in that land today. So it's referring to them and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. So the Lord is against them. And of course the Lord is against them. They're Edomites, who are these so-called white people. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. So they're going to be going to war. Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And they will have their allies with them when they go to war. Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia and Libya, which are the so-called African nations, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So they're going to be going to war with Russia. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. And this is talking about Turkey. And it is the same situation as Gog and Magog. It is because they dwell in that land today. That's where Turkey is at right now. So it says, Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is a guard unto its allies. And you may be wondering right now, well, at this moment in time, Turkey is a part of NATO, and the state of Israel is an unofficial member of NATO. And yet this thing is escalating. Well, Bible prophecy is at the forefront of all things. And the prophecy here says in Ezekiel 38 that Turkey would be aligned with Russia. And when you look at what has been going on over the past several months, you can see that there has been a disconnect between Turkey and their allies. There has been a lot of stuff going on because Turkey does not agree with what the state of Israel is doing. And so now things have escalated to this point. And so maybe this is it. Maybe this is the way that Turkey is going to officially break off from their current allies and align with Russia and her allies. Well, it's going to happen eventually because it's Bible prophecy. So maybe this is the buildup of it. This could be it. We'll see how it all plays out, right? But let's go to one of these most recent articles. What's this? All right. Be ready for war. Israeli panel urges Netanyahu to get more F-15s to confront Turkey in Syria. Last updated January 10th, which is today. Turkey and Israel could be heading towards direct military confrontation as the two countries find each other on opposite sides of the Syria conflict. According to an Israeli defense panel, Tel Aviv must prepare for a direct confrontation with Ankara. The Nagel Committee said Turkey's ambitions to restore its Ottoman-era influence could lead to heightened tensions with Israel. The Nagel Committee has been established by the Israeli government to look into the changing geopolitical landscape in the Middle East. The committee's assessment comes amid Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's increasingly assertive policies in the region. Okay. All right, so that's that article right there. That's really quick. So let's go to the other one then. And then you may be wondering, what does the state of Israel, the Israelis, have to do with Bible prophecy? Let me get that. The scriptures refer to them as the least of the flock. So in Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45, it says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon," referring to America, "and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans," referring to the Edomites. "Surely the least of the flock," referring to the Israelis, the state of Israel, the Jewish, "shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." Right? Desolate with them, which is already letting you know that they're going to lose. And that's a part of Bible prophecy. America and her allies are going to lose over there in the so-called Middle East. And then things are going to escalate to a point where America's own allies turn against her. And she's going to aid in her, they're going to aid in her destruction. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. "They shall hate the whore and burn her with fire." But this right here in Jeremiah 50 and verse 45 is saying that basically what's going to happen is that the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the Israelis are going to draw out America to war. And when you look at the world and how the world operates, America always goes to their defense. So they're going to be doing things to escalate the war, referring to the Israelis, the state of Israel, that's going to draw America out there to aid them in battle. And so that's what we're seeing all escalate. Remember, Bible prophecy is at the forefront of all things. So everything must be filtered through the scriptures when looking at current events. And this right here, the situation between the state of Israel and Turkey could be it. It could be what, makes America say, okay, we need to head over there. But we'll see how it all plays out. We just know certain points based off of what scripture says. So here it is. Israel must prepare for a potential war with Turkey. This is the clear conclusion reached by a special commission set up by the Israeli government, which has issued a report to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warning of the growing risk of a direct conflict between the Israeli and Turkish states, citing Ankara's Ottoman ambitions and its influence in Syria, and claiming that the threat posed by Ankara could even exceed that of Iran. So they're saying that Turkey is more dangerous than Iran here, or could exceed that of Iran. The conclusions of the report issued by the so-called Nagel Commission, which was set up by the Israeli government and makes a series of defense and security recommendations, claim that Turkey has ambitions to restore its Ottoman-era influence. All right. So it's the same thing that was said in the last article. The threat from Syria could evolve into something even more dangerous than the Iranian threat. And they keep on calling them a threat to address these emerging threats, right? So they want to address it. A new arms race against Turkey. These proposals would include increasing Israel's defense budget by 15 billion shekels annually over the next 5 years to ensure that the Israel Defense Force, IDF, are equipped to deal with these and other regional threats. Other measures for a possible confrontation with Turkey with the Commission recommends include acquisition of new F-15 fighters, refueling aircraft, drones, and satellites to bolster long-range strike capabilities, improving multi-layered air defense capabilities, building a fortified security barrier along the Jordan Valley. Referring to the reports, we are witnessing fundamental changes in the Middle East. Iran has long been our greatest threat. And remember, Iran is a part of Bible prophecy, another major player. They are Persia, as I read in Ezekiel 38, a major ally to Russia. And let's remember this part as well. In Ezekiel 38, that it says that Russia is a guard unto its allies. So Turkey, according to the prophecy, is going to be an ally of Russia. So we'll see how this all continues to escalate, man, but we're in beautiful times. So they're saying we must be prepared for the unexpected. Okay, so this is the what's out there right now. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, talking about the heathen. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Salakio. O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh's judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So the Lord is gathering them over there in the so-called Middle East, man. And that's why there has been so much tension over there. It's all for the purpose of Bible prophecy. And so this thing is going to continue to escalate, man. I really don't see it. Let me check it again. Yep. I really don't see it slowing down at all based off of what's going on all around the world. Bible prophecy is at the forefront. And we are in fact close to the end of the rulership of the Edomites, which means that our salvation is close. Those of us of the hopeful elect. So with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai Bashim Kodesh. Shalom.